On the morning of August 4th, 1892, Fall River, Massachusetts was rocked by a crime that would become one of the most infamous in American history. Inside the Borden family home, Andrew and Abby Borden were found brutally murdered. Andrew, the stern patriarch, was struck at least 10 times with a sharp blade. Abby, Lizzie's stepmother, suffered 19 blows. The sheer violence of the attack stunned the community. Suspicion quickly fell on Andrew's daughter, Lizzie. She was 32 years old, unmarried, and living under her father's strict household rules. The family maid, Bridget Sullivan, had been ordered outside, leaving Lizzie alone in the house with her father and stepmother. Investigators searched for evidence that could tie Lizzie to the crime. In the basement, they found a hatchet with a broken handle, its blade suspiciously clean. Was this the murder weapon? To many, it seemed too convenient. Neighbors testified that Lizzie resented her stepmother, refusing to call her mother and instead coldly referring to her as Mrs. Borden. She had also grown frustrated with her father's control over the family's wealth. Motive, opportunity, and resentment all pointed toward Lizzie. But Lizzie's defense told another story. She claimed she was in the barn at the time of the murders searching for fishing sinkers. She insisted she had no blood on her clothing, no weapon in her possession, and no reason to kill. Her lawyers argued that the police had rushed to judgment, blinded by the shocking nature of the crime. Still, troubling questions lingered. Witnesses recalled Lizzie burning a dress shortly after the murders, claiming it was stained with paint. Was this an innocent act, or the destruction of bloody evidence? That dress became the prosecution's strongest point, raising doubts that Lizzie had something to hide. The trial in 1893 was a spectacle. Reporters filled the courtroom, sketching Lizzie's every move. The prosecution painted her as a cold, calculating killer. The defense countered with the lack of direct evidence. No eyewitnesses, no definitive murder weapon, no blood found on Lizzie herself. In the end, the jury acquitted her, but acquittal did not erase suspicion. Lizzie lived the rest of her life under a cloud of doubt, ostracized by her community. By the 1920s, her case had become legend. Plays, books, and the infamous nursery rhyme immortalized her name. Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. Though exaggerated and inaccurate, the rhyme ensured Lizzie's story would never fade from public memory. Lizzie Borden's story is more than a crime. It is a reflection of society's fears, its fascination with scandal, and its willingness to turn tragedy into folklore. Was she a victim of circumstance, condemned by rumor and misogyny? Or was the broken hatchet, the burned dress, and her resentment toward her stepmother the signs of guilt? The truth may never be known, but history reminds us that sometimes the truth itself may be a dead giveaway.